So it's still a work in progress. But I got this coop closed in, started the painting. In it right now, I have my barred rock. And in this little dooberdad, when I got my ruined duck eggs, I got 4, what are those things called? Not frizzles. I can't remember what they're called. This thing doesn't want to focus. Well, anyway, I got one little black one. I'll think of it later. I hung my little baskets up here so when I forget my egg basket, I can drop them in. Yay! And then, of course, I got my, don't mind my yard. I have not mowed yet. I'm getting ready to. And my weed eater quit me, so yeah, that's fun. But that's where I keep my food, rabbit food, chicken food. These are boards for part of this coop that I'm building. This one, I don't know if y'all remember, but this was all one last year. I closed them in for winter, but I got that extension that came out, taken off, and I've started their little coop. It's just going to be a little one because my 6 barred rock are going to go over there. But these are my laying girls. I took the rooster out. I only have one rooster right now that I know of, because as you can see, I mixed the 2 together. The one I had my Orpington separated and my Sussex separated. But the Sussex rooster really took a toll on Hop-Along Hattie there. I call her that because since she's been born, she's kind of had a hop with her leg. And on Fifi Featherfoot, their feathers were all gone. So I figured I'm going to get rid of all my roosters except for Chuck. And give them girls a chance to be without roosters for a while. And over there, I got their little nesting box, which Henrietta is sitting in there for the 2nd time. She's gone birdie this year. So I got her sitting on some Rhode Island red eggs. The only place I have a rooster. Still a work in progress. Not finished. Not finished. There it is. Next to it, I have my little barn that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. Duck run. I'm about to change the water. I've already fed the water to the rabbits and the chickens and the ducklings. Now it's the big duck's turn, so please don't get on to me about that because I'm about to go in there. But I didn't want to show you this. I had some really good topsoil and some rabbit poop and all kinds of stuff in here. I had cabbage planted. I had peas growing up. And I had a pumpkin going up. Something came along, dug it all up, even took out the rocks, knocked down my, what are those called, solar power lights. This is all the cabbage I have left. They were big and beautiful. So, and it even took out my fence, which I picked it up, a little fence to keep the chickens out when I let them out. It was buried in the dirt. So yeah. But this is the extension. A nice little fly bag over there. They've been crazy. That's what that is. Just glad you guys can't smell it. And there's also one over there in the chicken run. And I got one in the pig pen. But anyway. So, it's like a pen inside of a pen. Because when the ducklings, when they were babies, ducklings, I had them in there. And now they just have access to the whole run. But they have 3 pools, which I'm changing all of them today. I just changed them yesterday, whether you believe me or not, but I did. And let's see if we can't get some. It's just kind of a little makeshift, but it's working for now. And they all go. Isn't he beautiful? I know the water's green. I'm going to change it in just a minute. There's the runners that were supposed to be peeking. There's 5 of them. There's my ruined male, ruined female. There's another ruined female. And then I have 5 of the runners. I believe 3 are male. That one right there is a female. You can tell by the little feather. That one, if you quit wiggling his butt, that's a male right there. And then I got some khakis back there. There's about 4 of them that are still too young to tell what sex they are. But this one right here is a male. I know that for a fact. I had 3 that are older than the other 4, which I think it's those 3. So it's a male and 2 females, khaki Campbells right there. I can't see his butt, so I think that's a male. I see they call it the sexy feather. They come over here and quack at me because I'm usually feeding them treats, lettuce, cabbage. That loudmouth is a female, so the rest are male. So that's a male. You hear the quack? Female, male. Hear the difference? Isn't that crazy? But you can also tell by their tail feathers. See how he's got that little curl? They call it the sexy feather. Little curl. Can't really see it on the khaki because it's in the black part of his feathers, but he's got it too. I think they're ready for me to come in and change their water like I do every day. I don't have treats for them today, though, so they might be mad at me. I think he's just gorgeous. He's always side-eyeing me, though. Can you kind of see that sexy feather? Yeah, they're waiting for me to come in and change their water. Give them treats. I did give them treats yesterday. I actually fed them some of the cabbage that was left. I might give them those other 2 that are there. So this is kind of their temporary run. My goal is to have it all of their pens, which is, yeah, I made a pallet fence. Woohoo! This is my mess. But this is what I'm working on. I got part of this will be 1 run for the ruins. This will be 1 run for the khaki Campbells. And then this one is going to be a run for the runners. And this section right here, I'm going to move the Rhode Island Red Chickens over here. Yeah, they're yelling at me. So that's where they're at on this. This is my little chair that I sit in when I feed them their snacks. I might get the rest of this cabbage. I think I said that a little second ago, but feed it to them. They get kind of upset with me when I don't have snacks for them. So yeah. Alright, I'll end this here so I can get in there and change their water. And this pool right here, it's actually pretty big. And I just need to get the actual drain part, but I have the plumbing for a drain system. And I'm going to put it up on a little mini deck. That way I'll have a nice draining system, because let me tell you, it is a pain in the ass changing these pools, and it's messy. And I will change them, and I guarantee you within 30 seconds, boom, they look like chocolate milk. It's nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. But these guys are the newest addition. Yay. The ruins were hatched out first. And then I bought the, supposed to be Peking, but the runner ducks from Tractor Supply. I actually bought a whole bunch of them and then gave some of them away because I didn't need them. Which I'm glad, because, you know, so far the runner ducks aren't bad. But and then I bought 3 of the older khaki Campbell ducklings. And then I bought 12 dozen eggs, not 12 dozen, a dozen eggs, and only had 4 hatch. 5 of them weren't even fertile, so yeah, I won't be buying from that person again. But anyway, and then I ended up buying, what was it, 8? Yeah, 8 more of the ruined duck eggs, and that's where I got the 4, why can't I remember what those little chickens are called? They're not frizzles, they're something. And 3 of the eggs hatched. 1 black and 2 yellow. One of them had a foot issue. It ended up passing away. And then I came out, I don't know, last week I think it was, and the other yellow one had passed away. So I just got the little black one. Not a frizzle, but I keep wanting to say frizzle. Maybe it is a frizzle. I don't know what they are. I know they're the ones with little poof balls on their head, and a lot of people like to have them for pets. They're not really homesteading farm choice of birds, but she just kind of threw them in. It was all the same price because she wasn't able to get me the 12 ruin eggs, so that's okay. The black one still remains. I'm going to leave them in with the, so I've already got them in the barred rocks I showed you earlier. Kind of, sort of, hopefully my camera focused. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and get my butt in there and change their water and probably give them what's left of these cabbages. I don't know. I'm thinking armadillo. At least he's kind of, what do you call it, tilled up my earth, but this has all got to come out anyway for my pins. This was just a temporary. Kind of bummed because the cabbages were big and beautiful. They looked awesome. I was looking forward to them. I love cabbage. All right, I'm off so I can change their water. Make sure they got food in their bowl. Give them the rest of this cabbage. A little deck and a little run. Not bad for a temporary, but like I said, only temporary in a little house. All right, see you guys on the next one.